Tevin, I guess you got kind of a relatively young group this year compared to last year. How's it been going?
It's been good. Those guys are coming to work every single day, and we're asking them to press more and want to challenge wide receivers and make it hard for them. And so they're coming to work. We're getting better every day. The offense, the receivers are really good, so they're making us better. So that's all you can ask for.
Tevin, he's got some experience. What do you feel like he could do for them?
I think that the next step for him is just playing with confidence, playing with discipline, but just understanding that he can do it and just go out there and go do it. So,
Kevin, is the more pressing, is that coming from college, or is that just a tweak that?
Yes, I mean in 21 we were tight coverage, right, and everything would start from there, and so we want to get back to that. If you can press, you're going to do other things, but you want to be able to play press man to man and take away easy throws, access throws. So that's what we want to be able to get good at. And so in order to do that, you got to do it all the time. And so that's what we're working on.
What has been the biggest difference with Coach Palic coming in with this defense?
You love his energy. Every day he's bringing energy. And I think all the guys are going to play for him. And so they have a relationship with him. Being the special teams coordinator, having a relationship with everybody a couple years ago. And so I think that's the biggest thing. We're going to go back more basics and go from the ground and build it back up.
Chateau, how's he been doing?
Oh, he's been doing good. He's taking the next step. And so every day we just need to keep taking the next step with him. Just like everybody, playing with confidence. In the corner position, the ball's going to be in there. And sometimes you're going to make a play, sometimes you won't. But you got to know that, hey, next play, make it hard for him. So.
And then we have obviously Isaiah coming in. Just how's he kind of coming along?
Oh, he's good. He's a worker, and he's very intentional about the things that he does. He practices hard, and so I'm excited about what he can bring to the table and the leadership to the group.
In the fall, you guys really placed an emphasis on forcing turnovers and doing that in practice. Is that still kind of a key point?
Yes, I mean that. In order to win ball games, you got to create turnovers, and so if you look at all the teams that won a lot of games, they're creating a lot of turnovers, and so sometimes it's not always the prettiest defense, but if you create turnovers, you always have a chance, and that's one of our pillars, creating turnovers.
Is Jackers and Robbers still the motto that you guys are using?
Yes, it is. It is. Coach Collins has done a great job of taking ownership of that, and the guys have taken a liking to it, and we have a little competition going on. We had a draft with guys on defense, and so just making it even more of a competition and try to create turnovers and not just fumbles that they just dropped on the ground. No, take the ball away from them, force turnovers. So.
Besides the three guys we talked about, any other guys really stepping up?
Well, Reggie is taking the next step. Caden and Carl are both freshmen that were mid-year guys, and so every rep that they get, they're getting better. And so sometimes it might feel like, I got beat, but it's just a learning experience. And so the more you can take those experiences and learn from them and see what I did right and what I could do better, it's all good.
Do they seem to like the press coverage and stuff? I mean, I'm guessing sometimes they'll get beat, but they like it.
Yes, I mean, as a corner, you always want to get hands on guys and destroy the timing of it. And the more you do it, it's just like shooting threes. Like Golden State was really good at shooting threes because they shot threes all the time. And so same thing, if you keep pressing over and over again, you get better. You understand what you can do, what you can't do. And so this will be the start of it in spring, and then they'll take the next step as well in the summer when they're working with each other and getting the receivers and doing one-on-ones and doing releases. So.
Having a relatively young cornerback group, what do you feel like you bring to it? Because you got some experience.
I was just stepping into more of a leadership role. Me and Chateau are the oldest in the room right now, so just being more talkative and helping the younger guys along as we go.
Does that seem weird that you're one of the older guys?
Yeah, it does, because Mark last year, he was a 6th year. I used to rely on him, so I'm just trying to take notes from what Mark used to do, so establish that with our younger guys.
What have you been working on personally to try to improve?
Just staying more relaxed, being more patient and press. Sometimes I get a little bit hyper, but other than that, it's just playing full speed and just playing with confidence.
I guess a lot different than last year, with the press coverage and stuff. Do you like that part?
Oh yeah, it's way more fun. It's less to think about because last year we had a lot of reads to make, but now it's just you have one man and you just have to cover him.
What's the biggest takeaway that you're taking from the end of the season last year where things didn't go so well and maybe what you're building on now?
I feel like mainly just complacency because last year we thought we made it. It's just knowing that we have to work every day to get better, stacking good days onto good days.
Coach Pavlich coming back, what do you feel like he brings? And, I guess he's kind of tweaked some things, obviously.
He has a lot of swagger. Last year, it's kind of we were playing for each other, not really the coaches, but kind of with this year, you can tell that we're going to play for Coach Pavlich and everybody around us.
Last year, you guys really focused on creating turnovers and almost making that a competition. Who's winning that competition so far, do you think? And is that still a super big emphasis for you guys?
Yeah, it's still a big emphasis. Right now, it's my team. We have one team Jackers, one team Robbers. I forgot the score, but I think we're up about like 60 points. So we're doing pretty good right now.
What's the winner get?
We don't know yet.
What did you learn from Mark? How much did he, kind of tutor, mentor you?
Mainly just how to carry yourself, how to do meetings, how to take notes, how to conduct yourself on the field, just the little things like that, that what he's doing now in future in the pros that carries on.
Going back to what you said earlier about, kind of getting back to the point where this defense was, is that kind of your mindset going into this year that you guys want to bring it back to what a David Randa defense looks like?
Yeah, totally. It's just we have to keep stacking good days, and sooner or later we'll be clicking again.
Yeah, Isaiah, what made you decide to transfer here?
Coach Aranda, Coach Powell, and Coach Curtis, they felt like the right decision. They had the right scheme for me.
What do you like about this scheme?
The press man, just doing everything right, stuff like that.
Is that pretty difficult, though? I mean, you are kind of out there on an island a little bit, but is that what you like, though?
Yeah, I like it a lot. I work on it a lot, so that's something I enjoy doing.
What about the receivers that you're going against and others?
They working every day. It's a good group. They make me correct the little things after practice. That night. So it's a really good group.
What goes into a David Randa sales pitch when he tries to get you to come here?
It's just him. He just beats himself. So it's really not a pitch.
What personalities or traits does he have that you were kind of attracted to, I guess?
He just tell you how it is, and I really like that.
Do you think there'll be a different style of play coming from the ACC over the Big 12?
I don't think so. Football is football. So.
With the press coverage, does that put a little more pressure on you guys at all? Or?
Nah. The more you work on, the better you get. So, and if you're a press man guy, then, it's not really pressure.
Do you have any goals coming in this spring, kind of to interact with the team, or what do you want to show during spring ball for yourself?
Just want to get around the guys, get to know them more, connect with the team more, like I've been doing.
Who's winning the battles, receivers or DBs right now?
We going at it every day, so, it's competition.
Anything else?
Thanks, Isaiah.
Thanks, Isaiah.